Last evening, pandemonium reigned in Mirihana when what was supposed to be a peaceful protest in the vicinity of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's residence located at Pangrivatta Road turned violent. The protest comprised mostly of residents of the Mirihana area who displayed placards at the Jubilee Post Junction, demanding solutions to problems faced by them at present from long power cuts as well as gas and fuel shortages. The protesters marched along the Maragama-Mirihana road at around 7:30 p.m. towards Pangrivatta Road after the head of state had returned to his residence. However, security roadblocks had been set up to prevent them from entering the location. Motorists commuting along the route were also seen sounding their horns in support of the protesters. The protesters, who had by then been at the location for several hours, then attempted to break through the roadblocks in an attempt to enter Pangrivatta Road on 2 occasions. This resulted in the security personnel comprising of the police riot squad and the special task force firing tear gas and using water cannons on the increasingly agitated crowds.
That has robbed this country from 2005.
Due to this, a confrontation between the protesters and the police ensued, resulting in several protesters seriously injured in the melee. By this time, a police bus had been parked at the top of Pangrivatta Road to block any attempts by the protesters to move towards the president's residence. However, during the ensuing confrontation between the police and the protesters, the bus was set on fire by unknown individuals.
අයින් කරපන් අරක
As the clashes between police and protesters escalated, 2 army and police buses, 1 police jeep, a 3-wheeler and 2 traffic police motorcycles were also set on fire. In the end, 24 police personnel, including an assistant superintendent of police, received injuries during the clashes and were admitted to hospital. Afterwards, the police special task force manned the roadblocks to prevent protesters from breaking through. With the situation rapidly descending into more chaos and threatening to turn even more violent, IGP CD Vikramaratne declared a police curfew at several police divisions with immediate effect, namely the Nugegoda, Mount Lavinia, Colombo North, Colombo South, Colombo Central and Calonia police areas. It was finally lifted at 5 a.m. this morning. When morning dawned, the extent of the damage to public and private property was clearly disturbing. Meanwhile, by this evening, 15 protesters who were injured in the incidents were still under treatment at the Colombo National Hospital, the Colombo South Teaching Hospital and the Sri Jayawardhanapura Hospital. In the meantime, the Presidential Media Division issued a statement today accusing a group of organised extremist elements of having been at the centre of the violence last night. The statement also alleges that the group had led the agitation by calling for an Arab Spring in the country on social media. According to the Mirihana police, a total of 53 protesters have been taken into custody so far, with more arrests expected. Political representatives and civil activists visited the Mirihana police station today to inquire into their status. The arrested persons were produced before the Gangodawila Magistrates Court today.